Happy Thanksgiving week. Wait, does this come out the day before Thanksgiving or the weekend?
Comes out
or?
the Sunday before Thanksgiving.
This comes out the Sunday before Thanksgiving. So the next episode is December.
Oh my God, time has flown by.
Next episode, we should just like decorate everything.
Oh, that'd
Christmas. Wait, we should put some lights on the trees. We're already skipping Thanksgiving.
Right?
Let's just do the Christmas episode now. Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh my God, you know what we should do? We should make one of those boxes where it's like the calendar boxes where
the advent calendar? Oh.
Yeah. Back to reality, which is Thanksgiving. Oh boy, love Thanksgiving. How do you feel about Thanksgiving?
I'm excited to eat a lot of food. I'm a foodie, yeah.
Wait, do you cook your Thanksgiving meals?
Oh, fuck no. My family is the one that, I don't know how to cook. I tried. I'm not that good at cooking. I can make a good egg. But
ooh, yeah, I love eggs.
But I'm excited just to be with family and to eat a lot of good food. Are you excited?
No, I don't really like the holidays.
Why?
It just reminds me of, family and how my dad is just so dead and gone. And then also my mom's in the Philippines and we're just so distant. Look on her face.
I just feel so bad. You're saying with a smile and it's like, no.
It's because no matter what, even though it feels bad, there's always worse, Yeah, I'm just glad that my mom and my sister, we love each other. And there's always worse, right?
Yeah.
But the holidays just remind me of them and how I don't really get to see them and how when we do visit each other during Thanksgiving, sometimes it's like, well, we're going to be here for a couple days and then we're gone kind of thing. So, But my childhood holidays were incredible. Ooh. Like my dad and my mom would spoil my sister and I because they felt so bad about how much they fought. My dad was definitely one of those like guilty guys that the next day he realizes he was way too drunk. And so his forms of affection was through money. And I'm realizing I'm the same way. Wait a minute. I'm just now realizing. Yeah, it's like a love language is like showing you love. Because I could never bond with my father because he was just old. He didn't understand.
He was abusive.
He loved us, but like we never were able to connect with him on that level where it's like, hey dad, started my period. Can you go get some tampons kind of thing? Like I would never talk to him about that.
Yeah.
So, ever. So, I realized like he would pretty much spoil us in a way like if I wanted a new Nintendo, he would get me a Nintendo for Christmas or something. Or when we were at the bowling alley watching him do his bowling league stuff, he would give us quarters to go play the games.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so wow. Am I a product of my father?
I know, but you don't neglect people.
I think I do neglect people for work.
Oh. Okay. Damn, I'm trying to poor women's rights and wrongs. Like,
I do see my mom and my sister when I can, which is around the holidays.
Yeah.
And so I do tend to host, and they'll come to LA and we'll have Thanksgiving here. But it's sad, there's no snow here. There's no Christmas lights. There's no tree because I'm pathetically lazy. And
do you spend it with your friends?
Yeah, sometimes we'll have like a Friendsgiving or something.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
that's
like really last year we just went to a friend's place and we just ate food and it's nice. But a lot of other friends are with their families and I just think wow. I remember when Christmas used to be so fun. You wake up in the morning. My parents did do the fake Santa thing. Not that Santa's not real.
Yeah.
But, there'd be the half-eaten cookies.
Aww, and they were festive.
They were, bro, I believed in Santa. I wholeheartedly believed in him because...
Until what age?
I don't even... it must have happened during middle school or something. I don't even know when I'd stopped believing in Santa. But there were always Santa gifts that were so OP compared to the other gifts. And I realized, how does he just know? One time Santa got us scooters.
Oh, wow.
Which
he was
generous. Really good gift, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so... Yeah, Thanksgiving, it's just a sad time.
That's not an isolated experience. I feel like a lot of people that are watching this are going to be able to kind of empathize being in that situation. I know that a lot of you know, I have some trans friends that have been kind of offed by their family, and this is a very triggering time for them. So
Yeah. This is a triggering time for a lot of people that don't get along with their parents, that have been neglected by their parents, that have been abused by their family members.
of homophobic family members,
Super religious families.
exactly, that just don't support their child. So yeah, you're not going through it alone.
Did your family watch?
They did, and you know what's crazy? When they saw that I came out,
Yeah.
my grandpa was like, "I still love you anyway."
Wait, really?
And he's so religious, yeah. And he was like, "I still love you anyway." It was super surprising.
Did he understand?
We didn't talk about it any further. That's just not something that I guess his generation grew up with, and I'm not
Yeah.
excusing it at all. But I appreciated it that he reached out.
Yeah.
And my mom said, "I don't care," and out of respect for you, I didn't watch any more than 3 minutes of the episode, but I love you still, and I'm like, I'm glad
Say
that you
thank you so much.
thank you.
Don't
so
watch the rest of that
don't
episode.
exactly. But and then my cousin came out and she was like, "Oh, I'm actually bi too." And I was like, "Yeah," and it was great. So I'm glad that episode happened.
Me too. Me too. That was it was a fun episode, although I did see on Twitter today
Oh, no.
one of those bait accounts, they clipped me talking about how I was pretty much groomed by the babysitter's daughter.
Yeah.
And they're like, Valkyrae comes out as bi. And I was like, bro, I was like 10,
Yeah.
possibly 8. I really don't even remember how old I was. I think I blocked it out a little bit. But I was like, I did not say I was bi. I'm definitely straight, for the record. I don't know how that could be misconstrued. It was just my first sexual experience. I also did not lose my V card that day.
What
It
are
was
they
just-
saying?
Oh, it was a wild, it was a wild tweet, bro.
Oh my God.
Dude, people are they're clipping things. That I saw a clip of our podcast on
no.
Twitter with a steak logo on it because
Oh yeah, that
It's-
was crazy.
it's crazy. Twitter is wild right now. Pretty much you
Oh my
can
God,
say
it's the
whatever you
Wild
want
West.
and get away with it. But
Yeah.
I was like, you know, whatever. They shouted out the podcast, I guess. I guess now some people think I'm bi. Yeah, no, I am not.
Valky gay.
Unfortunately. I wish I was, but I am not.
I'm sorry, that was so bad.
Valky gay. Imagine. Anyways.
Okay.
So I'm glad your family was very approval.
Yeah,
Lots of approval.
I think the real test will be actual Thanksgiving. We'll see how
Yeah.
that goes because some of them are pretty confrontational. So
So what do you do for Thanksgiving? Like, are you guys meeting up at your place? Or are you going somewhere?
I'm gonna be meeting up at my tita's place, and we're all gonna be together. They like making sinigang. They like making salmon sinigang because I don't eat meat. I eat fish.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
and they
Wait,
make
that sounds bomb.
it's bomb.
I've never had salmon sinigang.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then they make tofu kare kare because it's typically made with like pork or something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they accommodate to my dietary needs, which is really nice.
That is very nice. They love you.
Yeah. What about you? Oh, wait, you said you're gonna spend it with friends?
When is Thanksgiving? The 31st?
No,
25th.
25th?
last Thursday of
The last
November.
Thursday of November. I'll probably spend it by playing games.
Oh.
I mean, I'm gonna be in the Philippines beforehand to
Yeah.
celebrate my mom's birthday, her
Right.
60th birthday in the Philippines. So, I mean, that's when I'm gonna see them. So I think on the day of Thanksgiving, I'll probably just hang out with friends. I'll probably stream, hang out with the other people that don't have Thanksgiving plans. I like being a distraction for people that need it, especially when it comes to streaming. Like during election day, a lot of people were really stressed. I was
Yeah.
also stressed, but I was just playing Mario Party on stream, and I was like, guys, look, Mario.
I am now on my Twitter. I'm getting populated with your accounts, like all your support accounts, and I see it,
Oh.
and they're like concerned. They're like, "Oh my God, I hope she's doing okay." So I saw that you were playing, and I was like, "Oh God, I hope she's doing okay," because you've been stressed about.
I was
the
really
elections.
stressed. But that's okay. You know, it is the holiday season, and what
Yeah.
better way to spend it than spreading cheer? I sound so Grinch right now. I'm actually so Grinch.
Your whole demeanor is just like
Oh God,
down.
I love the holidays. But honestly, I want to just let you guys know, all right, if you also hate your family members and you're being forced to be around them, okay, honestly, give yourself space. You don't need to be around them. You don't need to do what they say. If they don't respect you, they don't deserve your respect. I always say, like, when you're able to move out, because I know it's a lot of people that are trapped in their home with their family that may disown them because of religious reasons or sexuality or whatever it is. Just know, eventually, when you're able to escape, you'll be able to escape, okay?
Yeah.
I don't think just because you're related by blood, you should be forced to hang out with people.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not let that slide at all.
No, I wouldn't either. And
They should still respect you.
they should still respect you. And to anyone that's gone away from that situation, like, that's a big deal because you're severing years of your life being with people that's all you've ever known. So it's a tough time right now, for sure.
It is, but don't worry, we're gonna get through the holidays together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, speaking of what we're thankful for, how about we talk about all the things we're not thankful for?
Okay. Are we talking about the fears or
The fears
Okay.
in life. I figured what better way to spend the Thanksgiving episode than to talk about all of the horrible things like fears, insecurity, sadness, losing loved ones and family and friends, and how we got through it.
Okay, I have a fear of porta potties and public restrooms.
Mood.
No, and it's because when you flush the toilet, 8 feet of back poop particles go into the air, so the whole bathroom is colonized with germs. And did you know on average you touch like 15 dicks a day? So you have to really wash your hands. No, seriously, because the doorknob, for example. Yeah, it's true. And the hand dryer in the bathroom too, it like takes in all the poop air and then it recycles it back onto your hands.
Are you a germaphobe?
I think I am.
Oh, really?
I don't like outside clothes on the bed.
Oh, I
don't-
think that's based. I think a lot of people don't like clothes in bed, especially shoes.
I don't like it when people don't have good oral hygiene. Like, obviously, like when you're like making out with somebody or if you talk to them and it's like, I gag really easily from bad smells.
Ooh.
So washing your hands, like you gotta wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Get it all in there, get under your nails. But germs just freak me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
What are you afraid of?
Wait, why are you laughing?
Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, what do I come off as someone not afraid of germs or whatever? Do I come off as dirty because because I pick my scabs? Sorry, it's because I'm a scab picker.
Are you?
Okay, listen.
No, well, you did say in the other episode, like, oh yeah, Elle does give stinky energy because he's always in front of a PC, and I'm like, so are you
It's
giving?
true. Okay, I feel like
So are
if you're a
streamers
gamer,
stinky?
yeah, inherently you're just a sticky person.
Oh,
Inherently, it's because like I don't think anyone is cleaning their keyboard as much as they should be cleaning their keyboard, and I definitely do not.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just think that it's a little dangerous to be too clean. But don't get me wrong, I wash my hands often because I don't like the feeling of not clean hands. But I do like, if I were to go camping and stuff, like I think it's fine to get dirt on you and stuff or
Yeah.
whatever. At the airport, definitely gonna be washing my hands all the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Try not to touch your face when you're like handshaking people. I definitely am cautious of that.
Yeah.
But there are some people that are like they clean everything all the time.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like in the middle.
Yeah.
Like, I don't clean the air. You know how some people clean the airplane seats before they sit in
Oh.
it? Do you do that?
No,
I don't do it
I
either.
don't clean the seat. So we are in the middle. I think we're in
Yeah.
the same spot because
Yeah.
I don't like when my hands feel like there's like a layer, like
What do you mean?
like just like
A germ
gross.
layer?
Like
Oh.
I like when my hands are fresh and
Yes,
clean.
exactly.
Especially when I'm streaming. Sometimes I'll just literally go wash my hands just to like get a good refresh.
Oh, that's good.
Because like when you're
You
gaming
get all,
and
like, muggy
stuff,
when
you're
you-
just so gamery.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was not expecting you to say that as your first fear. Like
No.
normally it'd be like kidnapping, sex trafficking.
Yeah, those are like, those are obvious. I definitely don't want to be
The
kidnapped.
obvious, that is my greatest fear. My greatest ultimate fear is my sister getting kidnapped.
Because she travels a lot, right?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
my
man.
biggest fear because I saw this story a long time ago about this clothing store in some country. I don't know which it was, but the couple, they go to the back rooms to go change.
Right.
There's like a clothing room where you go change and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a back door where they just kidnapped a woman.
Oh my God. That's so
Yeah.
fucking scary.
Yeah, there's like footage of it in the store and then it's just like gone, right? You just know where to go.
Wait,
It's terrible.
Does she solo travel?
No, she goes with her husband all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
So
That's
right
good.
now she's in Vietnam.
Oh, wow.
And she's
Southeast
meeting me
Asia.
in the Philippines. So,
Oh, nice.
I guess I'm already out of the Philippines because this is the Thanksgiving episode.
Yes, you already went to the Philippines.
I already went to the Philippines. Okay, we do backlog our episodes. Caught. Hands up, we got caught. I mean,
Wait, is that a bad thing?
it's not.
No.
We don't. Okay, we backlog because Lisa's in Las Vegas, so we don't want her traveling every single week. And also, we backlog like 2 to 3 episodes. Like
Yeah.
we're filming 2 episodes today, 1 episode tomorrow, and that's 3 weeks of Sundays that we got covered.
Yeah,
And you know
exactly.
what? We go through the effort of changing to maintain the illusion for you, the viewer, because
yeah.
we care.
We did change.
We
Caught.
bring a lot of
Caught.
outfits.
We do. We lay out our clothes on the carpet and we pick what we're wearing.
Yeah,
and,
it's really cute. We have to like coordinate.
yeah. I mean, we can't just wear the same
No.
outfit each episode. I mean,
That-
obviously we like aesthetics.
Exactly.
Look, I got bows in my hair.
They're really cute.
And this
you
is the
so
last time we'll
much.
mention it, and now we're going back to pretending like we're not bulk shooting.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think people know
Yeah.
that we've got a backlog of episodes, especially because I'm going to be in the Philippines for a week. Mauricio's going to be traveling as well. And you're going to have some time.
Yeah. I was gonna go to the Amazon rainforest.
What?
I have like a whole thing about that because I really like insects. And I was like, okay, if Ray's gonna be gone and Mauricio's gonna be gone during this time, I haven't taken a vacation in so long. And I wanted to go to the Amazon rainforest, but my mom.
So random.
Oh
Also,
my God.
you're like, I'm a germaphobe, but I love insects.
No, I love because
I've got someone you got to meet.
okay.
Maya.
Yeah.
Amazon rainforest is really cool because they have like 2.5 million different species of bugs. And yeah, and then so like if you go outside, you could go see a leafy katydid, which is my dream bug to see in person, is a spiky or leafy katydid because it's so cute. It looks like it's from Animal Crossing. And then I could see a blue morphle butterfly.
Oh, I've always wanted to see those in real
Yeah,
life.
they're so cute. A Hercules beetle and a Goliath tarantula, because I used to have a tarantula. And a fun fact about tarantulas is that the females rule the kingdom because after they're done having sex with the male tarantulas, they eat them.
I have a place where you should go while we're
Where?
gone. So we have a streamer friend. Her name is Maya. She runs a animal sanctuary called alythuh in Austin, Texas. And she streams it, and all of the profits go to providing food for the animals. And she's got wolves, she's got bugs, toads. And
Wait,
so
she has bugs too?
Yeah, hella
bro,
bugs.
she loves bugs
Oh,
too.
I love bugs. I
And
love
she'll
bugs
let
so
you
much.
hold the bugs and hold the frogs and stuff.
Oh,
Didn't she
does she
also
have- oh my God.
Didn't she also raise money for specifically the Amazon rainforest? Isn't
Yeah,
that what that,
she
isn't what that
did.
gala was?
Oh my God, that's awesome.
She is a Wonder Woman. She's so incredible. Like, she's definitely pioneering the space in
Yeah.
a way that provides education about animals and showing, because the animals in her sanctuary are animals that couldn't be released back to the wild.
Yeah.
Because, for
Are they
example,
endangered?
it's because, for example, she has these 2 dog-wolf hybrids that were bred to be part wolf, but so they were rescued, and they can't be in the wild anymore because they grew up human raised. So now she has these 2.
Oh,
and it's about
they can't acclimate themselves to the outside world.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
She would probably love to do a stream with you so pretty much she does the same thing every time. So she'll have a guest, and I did it one time. It's so much fun. I'll link you the episode
Okay, look
after
into me.
this so you can see what it's like.
That's fascinating.
But like she just
Oh
takes you
my
on a
God.
tour of the sanctuary, and she just talks about the animals, and you get to pet them.
I would love that. I want to see a kinkajou. I want to see all these different species if I ever get to go there, but
Yeah.
I would love to
And it's
just
not too
meet
far.
her.
Austin, Texas, not
Oh
too
my
bad.
God.
But I love that she streams it, and she raises a lot of money for it as well. So it's really, really cool.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Is it Maya Higa?
Yes.
We followed each other on Twitter just like, I think a week ago.
Yeah. So she's also Cutie Cinderella's podcast co-host
Yeah.
for Wine About It. And do you know Cutie?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, I've been trying to introduce Lisa to all of the streamer girls, streamer people in the space because she's pretty new
Yeah.
to the gaming industry.
I am, yeah.
So Cutie thought it'd be fun to do like a podcast host swap
that sounds awesome.
between Wine About It and also Pokey and Lily's podcast called Sweet and Sour.
Yeah.
So it'd be really fun just to like
That would
go
be-
through all the girlies pods.
all the girlies together in one room. That would be so fun.
Yeah, I think it'd be too many people for one room.
Oh,
but
wait. Oh, yeah. Just switching, yeah.
Yeah, switching and stuff would be kind of fun, but maybe in the future we'll see.
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll see.
we just got here.
We
We're
just
brand
got-
new.
we're new.
We're
I'm
you know,
new to this camera space. We'll
Yeah.
see.
She goes, I'm not PR trained.
I'm not PR media trained. Listen, that was actually, we're gonna talk about insecurities. And when I made the fucking voodoo doll, I wasn't in my room with crystals praying to the dark overlord saying, I hate all of Ray's exes. No, it
Lisa,
was, no.
I promise
My
you.
social cue is just like terrible.
I promise you, if I thought it was going to be an issue, I would have had it cut. But
Okay.
I didn't because I thought it was obvious it was a joke.
I thought it was obvious it was a joke too,
Yes,
but
but
I think it is.
I think some
still.
people are really paranoid about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's
And that's
rightfully
okay.
so. It's okay.
It's okay.
Rightfully so.
We learn a lot.
I'm learning a lot. Like, yeah, okay. That
No,
was
you're
weird.
doing so great. It's been such a pleasure doing this podcast with you because I've been seeing you like explore more and like meeting new people, and like you coming to
Yeah.
LA more has been so nice being able to. I look forward to these podcast
Me
episodes.
too. I do too.
But that's also one of my insecurities as well is not being as well spoken as I hope to be. Sometimes I feel like a lot of what I say can be taken out of context or be I can be misunderstood. Like, for example, that clip that guy said I announced myself as bi. No, I was sexually assaulted.
That guy was just a piece of shit.
I think
Let's
he was
make that
just-
clear.
Yeah, he was probably just baiting, but I wish I could be as well-spoken as like a news reporter or someone that never fumbles their words or never says like too much.
Oh my
or-
gosh, you know that insecurity that you have is something that I actually admire a lot about you because things just come out of you naturally. Like you're just naturally entertaining. And I watched a podcast and I'm like, how does she just know what to say? Because for me, my mind gets paralyzed. Like when I get asked something, sometimes it just freezes and that's why I
Yeah.
need to like,
I think it's practice. I've been streaming for 10 years now and just being in front of a camera feels so second nature. I think
Right.
it's also because I've put myself in positions that I really didn't want to do and struggled with. For example, doing live interviews. Ugh, vomit. Also, co-hosting the Streamer Awards. That was something I did not want to do, but I
Ooh.
wanted to put myself in an uncomfortable position to help myself for future like stage presence stuff.
yeah.
And although it was very difficult and I never want to do it again, I did it. I co-hosted an award show.
You did it.
But yeah, it did help. It did help. It did help with upcoming opportunities. Like I've had interviews since then and I'm not as nervous as I was because nothing compares to being on stage for 4 hours reading a teleprompter.
Wait, you were standing for 4 hours?
Well, we would go on the stage and then like
Oh.
talk about the award category, and
Right.
there's a teleprompter that you read, and then you walk off stage, and then they accept the award, and it was a long show.
yeah.
But yeah, doing these kind of things that make you uncomfortable just helps you for future opportunities and stuff. And I still hate it. I'm uncomfortable. I don't like
Wow.
talking live. I hate not having control.
That's crazy because streaming you're live.
Yeah, but since
But-
it's my stream, since it's my stream, I feel like the people that go to my stream know what to expect.
Yeah.
When I'm
that's
on
true.
someone else's stream, like if I'm doing a live interview for some news network or magazine or whatever, it's like these people that are watching it don't know me.
Yeah,
and so
that's
I'm like,
true.
man, first impressions are very important.
Yeah, it's true. But I feel like
So-
since you've garnered like a huge audience, you're generally like your personality is so magnetic.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't really watch streamers at all. Like you're the only streamer that I watch. And
I just gotta put you on to a bunch of them. I feel
Yeah.
like you just don't know.
I don't know.
There's some really good
I'm not.
streamers.
No. Yeah, I believe there's some good streamers. I'm mutuals with streamers, but it's just something that's never been, I guess, in my interest since I am more like e-com space, business space,
Yeah,
art
yeah.
space. But when I do watch yours and I click on it, sometimes I'm just like, damn, she just really knows how to do with her way with words, her like aura, like theatrics. Like it's
Whoa,
so
my
natural.
aura.
You have like a yellow or orange aura, I swear.
Yeah, I also think my aura is like orangey yellow as well, which is weird because I was thinking about that. There's like a thing that like, what color is your aura? Like what
Yeah.
color do you give off to people? And I've asked people like a few months ago, like what color do you see when you think of me? But a part of me feels like it's because I've had this brand, like the sun. Like
Yeah.
people think they're like the sun rays in my community, and so they just automatically think like yellow, like a sun.
Oh, is that their names? The Sunrays?
Well, that's like the PG version, but the
What's the not PG version?
the rabies?
Like actual babies?
Yeah.
That is
Well,
so unhinged.
I mean, because like it just felt
Why are you, like-
appropriate because I do get so freaking weird sometimes, especially if I've had too much caffeine
Yeah.
on stream. Because when I'm streaming, that's when I double dose down on caffeine, and I just am way too comfortable for my own good. To be fair, the podcast I've been way more comfortable on here
Really?
because I'm talking about things we don't really ever talk about.
You've been
but
so
when I'm
vulnerable.
streaming, I'm like making rabid sounds like a blended raccoon. It's just crazy.
You're verbal stimming. You're just saying like,
I do
Meow.
just yap. Oh, yeah. I noticed that about streamers too. Sometimes streamers will just say sounds to fill the space and make noise. And I
Yeah.
think that's what makes a good streamer is not shutting the fuck up.
yeah, being
Yeah.
authentic to themselves,
Because
saying
I'm
whatever.
just doing that meow, 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 meow.
meow,
Yeah. Meow, meow, meow,
meow, meow.
And we'll just do that sometimes for fun. But yeah, that is one of my insecurities, although it has gotten better over time.
Okay.
Yeah. Another insecurity beside my eczema being on my face and my tooth being crooked and my hips being crooked and
Oh, do you have scoliosis?
I got scoliosis.
Oh shit, same.
Oh.
Does one side of your body curve than the other?
Yeah. So pretty
Same.
much my hips are slanted, and because of that, my legs are different lengths. And
didn't know this.
because of that, when I would work out with a trainer a long time ago when I had a trainer, I would have to have one foot on a plate so to balance out
Oh,
my
it's
back.
bad.
Yeah, I'm pretty crooked. I'm pretty crooked. And I feel like being a streamer doesn't help my posture. Like even right now, I can feel myself slouching like this. But yeah, pretty bad scoliosis. And another thing I want to talk about in the medical episode too was how when I was born, I was born with my intestine in knots.
Wait, how did they undo
I was
that?
supposed to die.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I was supposed to be dead. I think that's also why I'm just like overly grateful about too much in life because like I view it as I wouldn't even be alive right now kind of thing. But
Right.
my intestines were in knots and it got worse over time. And my mom knew something was wrong with me because I was a little baby crying all the time and I was like pooping blood and stuff. And she would take me to the doctors and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. And then she would take me back and she was convinced there was something wrong with me.
Wait, how old were you again?
Oh, I was like infant. Like,
infant, okay,
like
okay.
4 months old, 3 months, like little baby.
Dude,
But
your mom must have been really scared.
yeah, my intestines just got worse. And so eventually, when they found out that my intestines were in knots, it had gotten so bad that the only way that it could be fixed is they had to starve me.
Starve you?
Yeah, they had to starve me in hopes that it would unnaturally untie itself.
Oh my God. They put
that was my living condition, was whether my intestines were going to unravel or not.
And how long did that take?
I don't know. I need to get all the details from my mom because, like, you know, when you're like a kid and your parents tell you something like this and you're just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Whatever, Mom.
I don't care, whatever. Cool, I'm alive.
I'm here today.
But yeah, I haven't talked to my mom about that story in a very long time, but she pretty much said, I just, you know, she hoped for the best. They starved me, my intestines unraveled, and I got to live.
Ooh, dude, your mom must have been traumatized.
Oh, yeah.
She must have been going
especially
through
because
it.
no one believed her that anything was wrong. Like, she had to go back to the doctors over and over and be like, there's something wrong with my kid. There's something wrong with my baby.
What's with, you know, the medical system does that. They tend to just not believe a lot of women in color. There's actually like an implicit bias against Black women in healthcare because people don't believe their pain tolerance. But anyway, so you were saying that you weren't believing her.
Yeah.
When that must have been honestly so frustrating because
I think that's why
that's your baby.
I just feel like I owe my mom because she's been through so much in her own personal life, but also with raising my sister and I. She sacrificed so much and she tried so hard to be a good mother. So
oh, she's a really good mom.
Yeah, but now she's spoiled. Actually, way too spoiled, quite frankly.
She has two places, right? 2 houses? One in America, one in the Philippines?
Yes, and she's in the Philippines now. She's like, oh yeah, I'm done with Washington. I want to sell the house now. I was like, we just bought it. Like, what? No, you're crazy. You're going to sell it? Oh, you know what she wants to do?
What does she want to do?
And I'm not opposed to it.
What is it?
She wants to sell the house in Washington to get a condo in Las Vegas.
Oh.
And I was like, originally I was like, you're crazy, but oh, Lisa's there. What if we have a second podcast studio there?
Oh my God, that'd be so fun.
Because she loves to gamble, which is funny because the money she's gambling is my money.
Oh my God, she loves gambling that much that she wants to move to.
She loves gambling.
If she needs help looking for condos, like I can help her out. I've lived in a couple of them in Vegas.
Yeah. Not anytime soon.
Okay.
She's busy having her big birthday party in the Philippines that we're going to. So, but yeah. Anyways, more insecurities.
More insecurities. Oh, so for the longest time, I used to be insecure about my skin color.
Me too.
Really? I was insecure about mine because, as we know, there is this thing where in Asia, the standard of beauty is having fair skin. If you have brown skin, then they see you as like dirty or you work a lot in the fields. That's where that came from.
They just like respect you more the more white you were.
They do. Yeah, they do. So when I do visit Asia, it's kind of like, oh, brown skin, flat nose. It's a very weird experience. But yeah, I used to rub papaya soap and lemon on my skin religiously. Like, I want to be white. I want to be white. But I got over that over time.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I think we mentioned it before, but my mom also, she had like the whitening soap, and she also wanted my sister and I to be so like whitewashed because it was just better. It just seemed like the life that she wanted to live, she like kind of projected onto us. And being in a small hometown of predominantly like white people, everyone I was surrounded by was white. Like the popular kids were white, right? And so I just felt like being brown, people didn't give me the respect and the time I wanted, especially in high school. You know what I mean? Like I wanted so hard to be cool. And I tried so hard to be cool. I really did.
You're cool now.
I really tried. I literally tried so hard to be cool in school.
What did you do to try to be cool?
I like wore Abercrombie, even though it was too expensive. All the cool girls were wearing
Hollister.
Abercrombie. And I tried doing like sports, even though I wasn't good at it, except for tennis. I was good at tennis. I was, varsity captain for 2 years.
Oh, yeah. Period.
But, you know, that wasn't the cool sport. The cool sport, you know, was like track, where all the hot girls are doing track and they're so fast and skinny. Anyways,
it's coming back to the memories.
So like I tried to be friends. I was friends with pretty much a ton of different friend groups, like the jocks and the cheerleaders and the nerds and stuff. And I just tried to be friends with everybody. But ultimately, I ended up having no friends because everyone else was just closer to other people. Because I just wanted to like be cool.
Oh, did you have trouble fitting in with a certain group of people? Like you never found?
Because like I played a lot of games too.
Yeah.
And gaming was not cool in my hometown.
Oh yeah.
It was
a small town.
lame. And I was playing World of Warcraft and RuneScape and all these
Oh.
loser games. I remember one time I had
Loser
like
games.
I had these people, friends come to, quote unquote friends, come to my house, and it was like a girl I grew up with and her boyfriend, and they were hanging out in one of the rooms at my dad's place. And I like was walking by and they found my Yu-Gi-Oh collection of cards, and I only collected the Dragon Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And so it was a binder of Dragon Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and then he was just talking shit. He was like, "Oh my god, it's so weird that she
What the
collects
fuck?
Yu-Gi-Oh cards." And my friend was agreeing, and it felt so bad. It was like, "Bro, I don't know why you don't like Dragon Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They're cool."
Wait, did you admit that it was yours, or did you realize it was my dad's?
I just pretended like I didn't hear anything.
Oh,
Yeah, but
poor baby. So you were just standing there like, oh, they think I'm.
I just like I heard it, and then I just like walked the other way. I was like,
That is really fucking
I was like,
sad.
okay, this is like, that's okay. I mean,
Oh,
it's
I can't.
okay.
Just imagining that in my head play by, just you standing by the door and just hearing them, and oh, that's really
Yeah.
sad.
I mean, I was such a relationship type of gal. So I got into my first relationship when I was in 8th grade. And then it was like the end of 7th grade, and then I was in that relationship for 3 years, and then I was in another relationship. So pretty much I was always with my boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
So although I was trying to make friends and be cool and stuff, I just never really got to actually build real girl friendships. I've tried. There were 2 girls that I had like we were so close where we were staying the night at each other's places,
Oh, fun.
but they were both batshit crazy. They were so insane. Like the one I grew up with. Oh my god, I'm rambling. Whatever.
No, go on,
so-
go
You're
on. Why-
podcasting.
I'm a
Yeah.
podcaster. I could talk about this. So
Why were they crazy?
let me tell you. So in elementary school, I had a best friend. Her, I shouldn't say her name because I feel like there's gonna be someone from my hometown that's gonna watch this podcast.
Maybe give her an alias.
Okay. Let's call her.
Linda.
Linda. Yeah. Okay. There's this girl named Linda, but she was really cool because she also pretended to be like a cat and like role played as like an animal with me, and we'd go like bite people and stuff. And then, but she was also the girl that convinced me to go down. My dad used to live on a hill.
Oh, okay.
And below the hill was a pasture of like horses and cows and stuff.
Yeah.
Because we kind of lived in a farm town. She convinced me that one of the horse owners stole their horses. And so we went on a mission to go release his horses.
Oh my god, she was spontaneous.
Yeah, really spontaneous. So we released the horses and we started riding them away, like riding them. We get caught, and the guy is about to like call the cops and stuff, but it turns out he used to be my old soccer coach, so he let us go.
Oh my god, small town.
Another girl was she was really obsessive. Like she was mad that I wasn't available to hang out all the time.
Oh, that
So
was the other girl you-
Yes,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
other girl I talked about where I was like, what am I, your boyfriend kind of thing? The other girl, we were super close, but she was this was actually sad. We were so close 'cause we bonded a lot over our drunk dads a lot, and we also both had divorced parents.
Yeah.
And so we were always together. We were like this, but she had this dream of marrying a Mormon boy.
Why Mormon? Was she Mormon?
No.
Oh.
She wanted to have like a Mormon family, have a lot of kids, and she wanted to marry young kind of thing. It was like her dream. And I remember she had like a list of like qualities she wants in a man and blah, blah, blah. She ended up converting to becoming Mormon,
Wow.
and which
She's
is fine.
submitted,
Like
yeah.
live your life.
Yeah.
But then she started hating that I wouldn't do it. Like I wouldn't
Oh, that's
convert
weird.
to. And eventually she stopped being friends with me because I wasn't Mormon. And it hurt really bad because she was probably like the closest friend I've ever had. Well, a long time ago. Like now I've got like really good friends now.
Yeah.
But like it was the type of friendship where we were always together, just like always at each other's places. At school, we'd always hang out during lunch and stuff. And it was for a few years. And then she just like stopped.
Do you miss having someone like that obsessively close to you, or do you feel like it wasn't healthy?
It, I think there was pros and cons to it. It made me realize that loss is very real. Like I grieved the friendship. It was so sad because I felt guilty that I couldn't be up to what she wanted in a friend anymore. Like I didn't reach that standard for her
Right.
because I didn't convert. But at the same time, it's like I felt like I didn't do anything wrong. And so it was just really sad, you know? But I also do miss like always having someone there, like someone that you can rely on to be there. But yeah, what about you? Have you dealt with like losing friendships?
I've dealt with losing friendships before. There was one friendship when I was younger, and we had a really unhealthy friendship because I felt like it became like a relationship at one point where I was the toxic one. She was toxic in her own right too, but I kind of was possessive in a way where like I wanted to be around her. We would fight like a couple.
Wait, did it get sexual?
It didn't get sexual.
Oh, I was gonna say that could be messy.
That would be messy. I've had a lot of crushes on my like girlfriends though in the past, but that wasn't one of them. But like I would buy her a lot of stuff, and just seeing her like around gifts and stuff would just be like, I want to just spoil this girl. So it got into like this weird thing where boundaries were just crossed, and we ultimately just stopped being friends. So that was one friendship that was really weird, and it made me sad because I don't know if you ever watched Nana.
I haven't, no.
You should, but it kind of reminded me of that friendship because Nana Osaki is the protagonist, and she just feels like a sense of like, Hachi is mine. I love her so much. I don't want her to be with this man. And honestly, I didn't really like her boyfriends. I don't really like a lot of my friends' boyfriends, to be honest. But so that was that friendship. But when it comes to girlfriends, like I'm a dumb bitch.
Aw.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. If I'm actually so opposite, I feel like I've gotten to the point where I don't have patience anymore because I had a lot of patience for my exes. And so now I'm at the point where I don't want to waste time on someone that doesn't respect me.
But it's weird because when it comes to women, I'll excuse like a lot of things. I hate to say it, but when it comes to like men, I just couldn't be bothered. I'm impatient. This probably stems from having daddy issues, to be honest, because I just never had a prominent male figure in my life. I would say, and Freud is probably rolling in his grave when I say this, but my ex kind of reminded me of a father figure, and that was like the only male like figure in my life.
I think that's why we tend to cling to our relationships, especially if it's a male partner. I think that's also why I did as well, because I also didn't have a predominant. Is that the word predominant?
I think prominent.
Prominent. Yeah. It's like not dominant. I mean, maybe, but like not like that.
She's submissive.
I mean, kind of. But yeah, like a prominent male figure, because my dad was there, but he was not there emotionally. He was there financially. That was it. And so I feel like when you bond with a guy, it's like you kind of like view them as like someone very important in your life. That male energy.
Exactly. And it's something that's like just foreign. I don't know. You've had exes where emotionally they just understand you more than your father did. And it's something that's so easy to be
attached to.
Obsessive. Yeah, that's why
you go back. I think being comfortable and afraid of change is also something that people fear. Because that's what I feared is, what happens after the relationship, or am I going to be alone and stuff like that.
Do you feel like you're codependent?
I was. My therapist told me I was.
Oh.
So I worked on it a lot.
Oh, yeah?
I am not codependent anymore.
Yeah.
I changed, definitely, which is why I think I don't have a hard time cutting people out of my life if I feel like they are, we don't align. Like if we don't have that type of synergy or respect, because like I know what I like now. I like to work. I like my alone time. I do love just rotting on a couch. I do. And I like doing that with people too. I don't mind rotting on the couch with someone else, but I definitely am. I'm not like a partier. Like I love having friends that are okay with not talking every day.
Oh yeah.
Like, I love our friendships. I value our friendship so much because not only is it like creating content together, but we also get to hang out.
Same.
At least like every other week, which is so much fun. I love being updated on your live. Like, we talk about things before the podcast and after the podcast.
And I'm just like, Ray, give me advice. Ray and March, and then they just give me the best.
And we just like laugh at her because she's so funny.
I am going through it. My fucking roster. You should know your. Oh wait.
I thought we were not talking.
Oh wait, we're
about
not
the
talking about. We
roster.
can like not talk about it anymore. Okay.
Anyways,
Anyway.
she.
It's
It's the holidays. That's right. Yeah, happy
Okay.
Thanksgiving. Thankful for cock.
Oh my god.
Just kidding. Just kidding. No, we're all celibate now. We're anti-sex.
You just be saying shit.
I'm just be yapping, really. Here we are,
Thankful
Thanksgiving.
for cock. I was gonna say something.
Turkey sucks. I said it. Caught. Listen.
Yeah. And it makes
so,
you like really sleepy. It
Turkey.
has like it has like a chemical
It
in
makes
it.
you sleep.
Yeah.
I'm team ham.
Okay. What's your favorite? Wait, what's your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
I like scallop potatoes.
Ooh, like actual scallop in the potatoes?
No. There's a
Style
it's
of
like
cooking.
style of potato.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
the
those
way-
are really good.
The way my mom makes them is so delicious. They're just so good.
Ooh.
I just love food. I think
Do you have a favorite Filipino dish?
sinigang.
Sinigang.
Sinigang is my favorite. Recently, I just did a stream with this other streamer named Sinna, and she cooked me my last meal, which ended up being, I was being honest. I didn't think she was actually gonna try to cook all of it, but I picked a lobster tail, Wagyu, extra crispy honey bacon Brussels sprouts,
Oh, that sounds good. Ooh.
mashed potatoes, baklava, and ice water.
Did she make all that?
She tried. She made the Wagyu. She made the lobster
She
tail.
made the Wagyu.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it was delicious. The Wagyu was like a 9 out of 10, and then the lobster tail was 10 out of 10. Oh my God, I love lobster tail.
Ooh.
Did it cook like that?
She can cook.
Damn.
I was shocked. But it was just really fun. It made me really think, this literally happened yesterday. Was it yesterday?
No, 3 weeks ago.
No, it was yesterday. Oh, 3 weeks ago, because this is the Thanksgiving episode.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
this
just caught
happened
that.
3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Wait, this is okay. We gotta get back. Maybe the backlogged episodes is a bad idea.
Yeah.
'Cause
No.
It's really
funny.
hard to talk about
Funny.
current events when we're, not there yet. But anyways, it made me really think like, man, this would be my last meal. What would your last meal be?
Ooh. My last meal would probably be a dessert because I really
Only
like
a dessert?
I like sweets. Like
I
I like
love
savory
sweets.
stuff, but if I were to pick one, probably maybe like I don't know, a bunch of chocolate lava cake, a butter cake.
Oh, she said just dessert.
Yeah.
Wait, that's awesome.
Yeah, I really love sweets. What about you? Wait, you said yours would be Sinna's.
Yeah.
What she made
no,
you?
that's exactly what I would have on death row. And I would fully enjoy it. But I just thought about that because I realized none of what I had on death row was Thanksgiving food. And so for that reason, Thanksgiving food is mid. Caught.
Yeah. I can't eat a lot of it. A lot of it has like meat, bacon.
Oh man, I keep
Mac and cheese.
forgetting that you're vegan.
I'm pescatarian.
Pescatarian. Fish only.
Yeah, fish only.
Thank God.
Yeah. No,
I don't know how we could be friends if you didn't eat
I would
fish.
not be able to live without sushi. Like
Yeah.
I love it. And yeah, salmon sinigang. What is the other one? Yeah, kare.
So do you think being pescatarian is how you pronounce it?
Yeah, pescatarian.
Do you think it's helped your body?
Um,
Because I know you had a lot of health issues, which we talked about in the previous episode.
when I did cut out meat, I didn't really notice a difference, to be honest. So I think it helps some people.
Yeah.
But you know what? Actually, my sister was pescatarian, and then when she got pregnant, she started eating meat again. And she said she feels better eating meat. Because our bodies, we
I
just...
feel good eating meat.
Yeah. I'm jealous. Like, with my ex, if he ate, like, a fried chicken sandwich, I'd be like, can I just smell it?
Wait, really?
I love the smell of chicken. I love it so much.
I'm surprised you have the willpower to restrain.
I know.
Wait, why did you go to pescatarian again?
It's the most basic reason.
You saw a pig?
Yeah, so when I was in the Philippines, I stayed at a resort or a hotel in Siargao Island, and across from it there was a pig factory.
Yeah.
And
so you
ti-
heard them screaming.
Yeah, I heard them screaming every morning, and I was like,
Every
"Fuck."
morning.
Yeah, they would just like clockwork it and be like, I can't enjoy this meal. And then I just stop. It like radicalized me. And I also watched, do you know the movie Okja? It's like about farm factory and the industry, the U.S. industry, how they treat like pigs and how
Oh,
yeah,
sad.
it's really sad.
very,
So
very bad.
yeah, but you know, I'm not against people who eat meat.
Yeah,
I'm very
yeah.
jealous actually. I wish I could eat. You know, when I cut out meat, I didn't get to get a good steak.
You didn't have like one last meal?
No. Oh my God, I wish I could have steak so bad.
For your last meal, you wouldn't have like a little piece of steak?
No, I would have desserts.
Wow, I would make you a dessert shaped like a steak.
Wait, Wait, do you know how to, speaking of which, do you know how to cook?
When I was in my fit era, I go through phases. Like I said in the other episode, I tend to really care and I get really pumped up and excited about health and aesthetics and stuff and
Yeah.
wanting to be confident and strong. And then the next day I'm like, what's the point? I'm gonna die soon anyways. Like who cares? Fuck this world. And so I just stopped. But I've had a long streak of working out. It's when I had abs a few years
Yeah.
ago. But I used to actually cook like my meal preps. I can definitely bake a salmon. I could do all the
Ooh.
basic gym bro meals. I could bake a whole chicken in an oven.
Oh, wow.
I can make it juicy. The trick is to stick celeries up its butt.
Oh, what
Yeah.
does that do?
It keeps it juicier, the chicken
Oh.
juicier, so it doesn't get too dry. I have to have juicy chicken. I can't stand white meat.
Ooh,
I like the
all
dark
dry.
meat. Yeah, so I like when it's like really juicy. But yeah, I would just eat salmon or chicken or beef sometimes, you know, ground beef and have like a side of cauliflower or sauteed spinach or something. Just the typical protein meals. But
Do you go through like keto or go like, have you ever tried being vegan or vegetarian? You could say no.
hell nah. No, there ain't no way. I love food so much and I love meat and I'm just such a comfort and pleasure girl. Like
Oh, she's
anything that
hedonistic.
tastes good, anything that is comfortable, I'm for it. I'm a very empathetic person. And I wish I was more empathetic towards cows and pigs, but I will eat a motherfucker. I'm so sorry. I'm so
No,
sorry.
no, it's
I
fine.
I just
No.
love bacon. I said it, caught.
Some people view it as just like the cycle of life where
It's true though. How they're raised and like treated in those farms is really bad.
in farm factories, but there are people who raise animals in such a way where they lived a very blessed life till when they are like,
Wagyu.
it's fine. Yeah, exactly. They're like treated tenderly. So listen, I'm not against you guys eating meat. I'm jealous, but
Yeah, there are some like Wagyu cows. They will play classical music, give them massages.
I heard, and the way that they feed them is just like high quality.
Yeah,
and then
treat
it
them
shows.
really well.
It's crazy how like doing all that makes the meat better.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like you feed them high quality food, it's gonna taste better. So,
Yeah.
oh man,
Maybe we should get back on track to
yeah.
do it.
We were talking about insecurities for a while, and then like losing friendships and family.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you ended up at Wagyu.
How did we get to Wagyu? We always do this. It's so funny. Okay, back to losing friendships. We talked about losing like friends. Have you ever lost a family member that was close to you?
I talked about it briefly, but when I lost my dog, she was
Yeah.
when I lost my childhood dog, Lonnie, you know, the stars aligned with us. We have the same birthday. When we first got her, her name was my mom's maiden name, or my mom's name.
Wait,
Mary.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, it was meant to be.
And we both had an ear infection, and
ear
just
infection.
at the same time, and just her being like a childhood dog where she just grew up with me through all these phases of my life. Like when I was with my ex-girlfriend, when I was with my ex-boyfriend, when I had my first panic attack. So I don't want to offend anyone, but it did mean like it hurt me a lot when she passed away. I don't
Why
want to
would that offend anyone?
I don't want to compare because I know people are like, well, a dog to like a human, but it impacts. Okay.
I think it's common. People feel like cats and dogs are family members.
Yeah,
I think it's a very common thing Because they live long lives and they're in your
do.
home, like just
No.
living there. That's how I feel about Mika. Mika, he's laying down over there, but he's been with me through bad, good relationships. That he's been with me through a lot of moves. We've moved states. We've been all over the place together, and it's just like he's my little companion.
Exactly.
And so I think I'm surprised you thought it was gonna offend anyone.
Well, because I've seen those things before. Like if we're talking about loss, we're like, this bitch is talking about her dog. Like she meant a lot to me. I loved her so much. But
Have you thought about
yeah.
getting another pet in the future?
I have 3 cats right now. And we're
Like a
doing-
dog.
I know. Well, for a dog, I live in an apartment right now, and I feel like a dog, I would want
Space.
space, or for the dog to run around because I want a big dog.
Oh, a big dog.
Yeah.
Did we talk about this? I'm having deja vu.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to have a pit bull as well, and I really loved pit bulls. I hate the stigma that people have against them, but yeah. What about you? Wait, what's that face?
Oh, I was thinking about pit bull, and then I was
no.
thinking about if that was the type of dog that my half brother had. He had it wasn't a pit bull though, it was a pug. And I remember just the sounds that dog made.
They're brachy breeds.
What does bracky mean?
It's like there's like a long word for it, but that means it's because their base is so put into their.
They can't breathe.
They can't breathe, and they have a lot of issues. I think the same thing happens to like Frenchies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you
It
could
was
just
just
hear
so
them.
sad hearing that thing try to struggle to get air.
It's people. Yeah,
But-
it's really unfortunate.
Yeah, I remembered that randomly, but
They have to have like a long snout. That's healthier for them. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
it's a breeding thing.
it's a breeding thing for sure.
I've had loss. I mean, I saw my dead grandpa's corpse because we went to go say goodbye to like before he's like buried.
Yeah.
It was the first time I saw a dead body, and I wasn't close with him. Like I said in the other episode, he was known as Russ the Rat. He was an asshole. He treated my dad poorly. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But I saw, we went to go say bye, and then my mom was like, "Oh, give him a kiss." Bitch, I looked at her and I was like, I am not kissing this guy. I am not kissing this corpse. Like, what are you saying? Oh, bye, dude. I didn't even really know the guy.
Who is this man?
Yeah, like, what do you mean kiss him? I did not. I was like, he's gonna jump up and like scare me. I don't know.
So fucking scary.
But I was like, is this normal? Like you kiss the hand or
Yeah.
probably like a respect thing, but I was being disrespectful. I did not know this guy enough, and I knew how he treated my father, so I was like, nah, he can rest in
yeah.
pieces.
Pieces.
Sorry.
It's crazy.
But yeah, pretty much the other dead body was my dad. But yeah, that was crazy. That was I don't know if I ever talked about.
No, talk about it. Yeah,
Okay.
I never said anything.
The whole lore.
The whole lore.
So, before I was living in California when my dad called me and told me he had cancer. And so I decided to move back to Washington to go take care of him because of streaming. I was able to work from home and also take care of him.
Yeah.
We decided to go with hospice, which is pretty much the nurse comes to the house every once in a while. And it's pretty much you do that when death is inevitable kind of thing. So my dad had brain cancer, lung cancer, bone cancer, blood cancer. My dad
Whoa.
I mean, he
Dude.
was smoking and drinking his entire life.
I thought he
And
was just an alcoholic and died from alcohol.
lots of cigarettes. He would smoke packs and packs of cigarettes, lots of smoking. I hated it so much as a kid. When I'd go to the car lot, I would like always take his ashtray and hide it. He got so mad because every time I'd go to the car lot, he had to get a new ashtray because I would throw it out. Every time. I got in trouble so much for that. But I hated it so much. But my dad, I went back to Washington to take care of him. He had a condo in our hometown. And I would stream and I'd go hang out with him. And this was the span of 6 months. So
Right.
in that 6 months, I pretty much started to see him deteriorate. There was a routine. Every single morning, I would go to the gas station and go get him a pack of cigarettes and a donut. And every single time I was like, man, this is crazy that I'm getting this guy cigarettes, like, but, and then we would drive to Wenatchee, which was like an hour or hour and a half from our hometown for his chemotherapy.
Right.
And this dude, he would smoke a cigarette on the way there, in between the appointments and after. And I'm like, what are we doing this for?
Oh my gosh.
Why are we like doing it? But he accepted that, you know, it was over kind of thing. I mean, like I said, my dad passed when he was 75. So anyways, this was the craziest experience I've ever had. And I don't have a problem talking about it anymore. It was very public. I was streaming the whole thing, right? Like,
Oh, wow. Wait,
so sometimes I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go help my dad. I have to go give him his medicine. And
how old were you at this point? Sorry.
oh, I was 24.
Oh, okay.
24-ish. But yeah. So I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go take care of my dad. And then I'd go give him his medicine. It was just insane seeing his mind deteriorate over time. So he would slowly forget that he was sick. He would start to question why I was giving him medicine. So I would have to give him, I can't remember the medication, but it's a painkiller, obviously, but in the form of a liquid that he would take orally in the mouth. Orally is up here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, what's down there? Orally is up here. So I would have to, he would have to do that, but he started like not know that he was sick with cancer. Like he would start getting dementia, like forgetting.
He had dementia too?
He was like losing it. Like I had to tell him, like, hey, we have to give you your medicine. He'd be like, I don't need medicine. What do you mean? And then I'd have to remind him, like, Dad, you have cancer. And he wouldn't believe me. And oh my God, I remember it so vividly, but I would have to, it was at the point where I could only give it to him when he was sleeping. So when he was sleeping, I would have to shoot the medicine into his mouth and he would get so mad at me. It was really sad. He'd be like, why are you doing this to me? Oh God, it's so sad. Why are you doing this to me? It's like, I'm just trying to help you so you don't feel the pain. And so, yeah, it was really fucking hard. But
you were like his nurse, that's why.
Yeah, so every time I needed help, because my brothers, they're all working. One of my brothers had to take over the car lot because my dad couldn't be there anymore. And my other brother was in Seattle. My sister was in Seattle. And my mom,
Oh my God, you were taking care of him on your
yeah,
own.
Yeah, I was taking care
Oh
of
my
him.
God.
Yeah.
And
Mind
were
you, my
streaming-
ex broke up with me right before I moved.
Oh
too.
my God, I literally hate that man.
Stop.
Oh, wait.
But yeah, no, we so I was, you know, it was a difficult time because like taking care of my dad, I was in a breakup and I was trying to stream as well as but yeah. So
You were going through it. You went through the ringer.
yeah. It was really cute because like I remember my my community, they sent me like, I don't even know how they got my address to this day, but they sent me like a little bear and like some flowers and like streaming was like a distraction and like they were so sweet and understanding when I had to go take care of him and stuff. But it was just, I still have that bear like in my room to this day. So cute. But
Oh my God, you were an angel.
yeah,
Sent from the heavens.
I mean, I'm glad I could be with there in his final moments, but it was hard watching him deteriorate. And there was a point where he couldn't walk anymore. So we had to like use a diaper. And he didn't know why we were using diapers. So luckily hospice was there more often to help in the later stages. So they helped like put the diaper on, change him, wash him and stuff. Cause like I can't carry him on my own. So yeah, he would cry and be angry and he was so mad. He didn't understand why we were doing this. And but it was really cool. 3 days, he was in a coma for 3 days before he passed away. And he was on the couch and before he fell asleep, like I was there, like, and he just like, he remembered me, which was triggered. He like was laying on the couch and
oh, honey.
I'm fine.
You're like crying.
I swear I'm fine. I just like.
And no, it comes back
It just
to you.
comes back.
And
It's
then
so
you
weird.
you feel like you're over it, and then when you talk
It's just,
about
like,
it,
talking about it is so like, it just like comes back. It's crazy.
dude,
but-
and you went through it alone, essentially. He
Yeah.
couldn't remember. That's so triggering because he was in pain, but then the thing is, you are too, but no one looks at you in that situation.
I mean, I didn't even care about myself at that point, you know? So he was on the couch and he just like looked at me and he was just like, Rachel, I love you. And then he fell asleep. And he was in a coma for 3 days. And I remember I was sitting on the recliner and he was like asleep on the couch. And I just like, I looked over, like he stopped breathing. And so I touched him, his body was still warm. And so like I pretty much watched him die.
Oh my God. Wait, that was the moment?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so yeah, he was alive for a couple days, like just breathing in a coma. And then I just like, I touched him, his body was warm. And then I called my brothers. I was like, yeah, it happened. And then my brothers came and they wheeled them off in what's it called? The ambulance, put him in a thing, put the thing over him, and they wheeled him away.
I just can't, like, I don't know if you said this, but like, why didn't your brothers help you more? Like, you had to do, you had so many responsibilities.
They tried, but they were working a lot. And my dad's car lot, it's a pre-owned car lot, and only my dad and my brother worked there. That's it.
Okay.
So since my dad wasn't there, my brother had to take care of it entirely. And my other brother worked a lot out of town. And they visited.
Okay.
Like they tried. It was probably the closest I was with my brothers at the time, because we were, in sync with, being there for dad in his final moments. But literally, after my dad died, we never spoke again. I haven't talked to my brothers since.
Do you think that's affected you?
No, I think we just weren't compatible as a family. They hated my mom a lot. They, I think there was like resentment with my sister and I, because my dad really he spoiled us because, we're his daughters. And I think my dad wasn't fair with my brothers.
I see.
So I think there was resentment.
Okay. I didn't know that.
My family was so broken. but yeah, that was me witnessing my dad pass away, and it was an experience. And I think it's important to talk about, because I think loss is inevitable. No matter what, we're going to lose loved ones. My advice for someone that might be losing someone as well is that I do think that it's better. It hurts more because you loved them so much. And I think it's better to have felt love than to never have, because it's such a blessing to love somebody. It's
to pour yourself vulnerably into somebody.
Yeah.
And just
even though it's going to be gone someday, it's still something you can cherish as a memory.
It's worth it every time.
Yeah, even though my dad was not perfect, he was an alcoholic, he smoked a lot, he worked too much, was a drunk. I know he loved my sister and I, and tried to be a good dad by being there financially, but
you sound like you have a very complex view on your relationship with him.
Yeah. I wish we were closer, but I think he did his best for what he could. He went through a lot. He blamed himself for my brother's suicide because it was my dad's gun. So
yeah,
he blamed himself a lot, and I think that added to his alcoholism.
Yeah.
Very broken family. But this is common. I feel like a lot of people grow up in these crazy family situations, and a lot of people suffer more than I have, right?
Yeah.
I think I just I'm grateful that I got to spend time with that. Some people lose family members like that. And I at least knew it was coming. It still didn't make it easier.
No.
But
it didn't make it easier because it was kind of like a final blow. And it's you spent so long with him, and then now when he passed away, it's like your whole life turned around. Like you're no longer in that comfortable.
Yeah, it changes. Anyways, that's my experience with loss. I think it was inevitable. I always knew my dad was older, so
yeah.
Hey, fuck the holidays. No. It's for some people. I think it's a great way to remember that there's a lot to appreciate in life. Okay, toilets. The fact that you're watching this right now, you have access to the internet, which is a lot more than some people. Okay,
absolutely.
Be grateful for the internet, and also, blankets.
Blankets.
I love
AC.
my couch. Oh yes, AC.
Oh my gosh.
I love soft things. I love food.
Food is
Go
amazing.
treat yourself. Go get something delicious today. Even if it's not a home cooked Thanksgiving meal, all right? Some places have Thanksgiving type meals. I'm sure that
I think Popeyes has that whole thing. Oh, Jollibee. has like
Jollibee
yeah, Jollibee
Thanksgiving?
has like I think they do, or just like a family pack of things to get, like mashed potatoes, fried chicken. Have you ever tried the Jollibee thing where they get the fried chicken and then they put the adobo rice in it and dip it in the gravy and then eat it? Ooh, if I was a
Oh.
meat eater, I'd do that.
I remember filming a Jollibee video with Bella Porch, and she did something similar like that where she took the chicken skin,
Yeah.
put the adobo in the rice and the rice in the chicken skin. So it was like a little chicken skin taco.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was bomb. It was so good.
Gosh, damn.
Anyways, happy Thanksgiving, everybody, whether you celebrate it or not. Be grateful for what we have. There's a lot more to be grateful for than to not.
That's very
Even
true.
though life is shit sometimes. Or we'll get through it together.
Yay.
Am I too pessimistic? What's going on here?
You're optimistic.
I'm optimistic.
Yeah.
Oh God, I fucking hate the holidays. Okay, I'm done.
Are you hungry?
I'm always hungry, bro. Not for turkey.